Good morning. Good Tuesday morning to you. December 13th, closing in on Christmas. Man, yesterday I mentioned that random thoughts and basing our decisions off of our feelings lead to a lot of the bad things that we see in the world today. And I wanted to dig a little deeper in that and encourage people to encourage other people. Be there for people when they're going through, hard times. Because, I'm a firm believer that, everybody experiences negative thoughts. I'm a firm believer that we have hundreds, possibly thousands of random thoughts a day. And how we deal with these and how we process them depends a lot on our actions, the outcomes of our lives, and I think it's important that we recognize that, and we think about that when we're dealing with other people. And sometimes, man, it's just a kind word to somebody else that may make all the difference in the world. And I think, for me, I have negative thoughts all the time, but I've got ways that I deal with those. I don't try to keep them out. I just deal with them when they come in. When my mind's, triggering me or, encouraging me to look at, what's going on in a negative way, I'm like, okay, let's evaluate. Is this really what's going on? Is this really the way I have to look at it? And one of the most powerful, I want to give you a tool this morning. One of the most powerful tools I believe that we have in combating negative thought is we have a choice. We have a choice to entertain that thought. We have a choice whether that thought grows in our mind. We have a choice to choose a different thought. We don't have to, the thoughts that pop into our mind, we don't have to go with that. We don't have to go, well, this must be a sign. This must be telling me something. A lot of times it's telling you nothing. It's just a random thought. It's just the way our minds work, and I think a lot of people don't realize this. I learned this actually out of a movie, one of my favorite movies, Peaceful Warrior, but it's about this gymnast that goes through this journey, and he's going through a hard time, and all these, thoughts are popping up into his mind, and this old man takes him through this process and teaches him about, this is normal. This is a part of life. A lot of people, I think, this is happening to him. Nobody really talks about it that much. And they're like, man, there must be something wrong with me. I have a lot of negative thoughts. Or, and I think it causes a lot of the mental illness that we have in our society today is because we're never taught to process and deal with these negative thoughts in a proactive way. And I think it's important for people to talk about. I think it's important for people to realize and encourage other people. Like I said, sometimes when somebody's going through something and maybe that negative part of their mind has, snatched them and it's starting to grow, sometimes just a positive word, positive encouragement can switch that in the other direction. So just wanted to give that to you guys today. I think it's important. Again, I don't ever hear anybody talking about it, and I think it could make you want an easy way to make a huge difference in the world, being encouraging to other people, having a nice word, telling somebody, hey, you're way better than you think you are, and give them some good examples and stuff, man. It's not that hard. So you guys have a great Tuesday, and I'll see you guys back here in the morning.